So this is day 10, and today I had a training partner, so we did something a little different. Trained back on its own. I don't usually do that. I usually do a full upper body. So me and my good friend Dan started with some weighted chin-ups. I did 4 with an extra 10 kilos, which I was pretty proud of, considering I did, I think, 6 or 7 chin-ups last week without a weight. So I was pretty happy with that. Dan went for a bit of a wider grip, managed to get 5. Then we moved on to close grip pull downs. I think we did 4 or 5 different variations of rows. 99% of the time I train on my own, but I do think it's good if you get the opportunity to train with someone else, because you usually train in a much different style. I mean, when I train on my own, especially the beginning exercise, I'm usually taking anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes between sets, especially for the big singles and stuff. But when I train with a partner, I tend to train a lot faster, usually jumping in and out one after another, so you do a lot more sets and reps, which I think is good to do occasionally, you know, because it's fun to switch it up from time to time. I mean, most of the time you're going to want to have, you know, a general routine and follow it so you can track your progress, but every now and then having one of these sessions where you do things, you know, completely differently to how you do them normally, it can give you a boost of motivation, you know, especially if things are starting to feel a little bit stale. Perhaps you're not progressing as fast as you would like or thought you might be. You know, this can really just give you that spark. Now, that being said, you'd be unwise to use that as an excuse to do a different workout, you know, every other week, because unless you have a routine and you have things that you can accurately track, you're not really going to know if you're progressing or not. But I think occasionally a session like this is a really good thing to add, mostly because it's fun, you know. And one of the biggest things, if you're lacking in motivation, one of the biggest things you can do is just do something for fun, you know. At the end of the day, we're here to make our lives a little bit better, and we want to have fun while we're doing it. So no good upper body workout is complete without a couple of sets for the guns, mainly just to get the pump, you know. So a couple of barbell curls, a couple of hammer curls, and this one's done. So this is day 11, a lower body workout. Decided to do some higher reps on the deadlift. I haven't done that for a while, mainly because I've had 2 injuries while deadlifting, so over the years I have become a little bit cautious of it. But this time round, you know, I want to really work on my technique and, you know, learn to do it properly. If I'm absolutely honest, you know, I'm guilty of ego lifting. In my younger days, I was trying to do too much too soon, and we're trying to max out every single week, sometimes even multiple times a week, and yeah, I paid for it. But this time round, you know, I'm a lot more cautious, I'm a lot more careful. So yeah, so I started off with a set of 5 with 150 kilos, and I moved up to 170 and did a set of 3, which I was very, very happy with, because I still am, you know, struggling with a bit of knee pain. Then I moved on to the hack squat, because it's the first time I've tried this in a couple of weeks, because this type of exercise usually is agony for my knees, and touch wood, this felt pretty good. You know, there's not a tremendous amount of weight on there. You know, I had 40 kilos on there, which isn't much, but I didn't feel very much on my knees, so I was very happy with that. Then I moved on to the hip thrust machine. My hips is not something I've ever focused on, but hip mobility and hip strength is very important, and something that I need to learn a lot more about. So if anybody knows how to use that machine properly and could comment on my form, that would be greatly appreciated. Then I moved on to some leg raises, again trying to work on the core a little bit, and finished off with a little bit of cardio. You know, at the end of each session I'm trying to do, you know, at least 10 minutes of cardio, and that's another workout done.